Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alden and it's February 22nd and felt like doing a card reading, energy forecast. Yeah, just felt called to do it and jump on my YouTube channel and just got a decent webcam, so not using the built-in one. So I've got, a little bit better resolution. So I'm excited about that. Just upping my YouTube game one step at a time, and that's what it's all about right now. Taking it one step at a time, but it's like one stroke through through the water at a time with all this Pisces energy. So, like I just envision just kind of like doing the breaststroke, like something that's sustainable because I was just reading like with the astrology last week with an aspect with Mars and Neptune, it can be easy to feel like this pacifist kind of energy sinking you down, like, there's nothing really to do about it but just be sunk. And I know, like, I was I was feeling that, like, I knew that I knew that wasn't it. I knew that wasn't like, you know, how it's gonna go down, but I was just feeling weighed down, and it was really reassuring to read that. And with the help of my spiritual teachers, Jeff and Shalia, and also other people from the community, the Twin Flame community, um, and just feeling really loved and supported. I was really able to you know dive deeper and um, come out alive, swim out alive. Not feel like I'm just like kind of sinking down. And that's a really it's like you can't buy that shit. It's you really have to make the choice to do it for yourself. Like, other people can only help you um as much as your will to help yourself. um Everything's about you and your relationship with God. And in education, like in schoolhouse education, is just learning about this term of heavy lifting, heavy cognitive lifting. And the way that it's spun is fine, whatever, but it really applies to spiritual work, like um, having your students do the heavy lifting, the heavy spiritual work for themselves is not being a lazy spiritual teacher. It actually allows you to maximize your own help, because like you you can't like give what can't be received. And if you're giving something, there's truly a desire out there for consciousness to receive it. And when you're the person who's got got a block, got a choice to make, um, upheaving, aligning to your divine self, it's always you choosing to do that. It's always me choosing to do that with God. And so you get to make this choice every single time, and it's the grandest, most amazing privilege um, to really witness your own self, coming into the next step as you continue to do this. It's really like, wow, life is so amazing and so beautiful, and like I can't wait for what happens next, but also like right next is right now. So it's like one moment at a time, truly, and just allowing your love to expand and fill every part of the right now, not leaving it out of certain parts of the right now. Um, it's like it's different from leaking your energy, so differentiating that is important. But anyway, the moon, I wanted to talk about the moon. So the moon is moving into Gemini tomorrow, like early Friday. And so yeah, Gemini is very, like, we think of it as the twins, and can like be two-sided and seem like there's a hidden agenda sometimes, or like very very communicative in multiple ways. But really, it's like this really cool way of being able to see, one thing from almost like multiple perspectives, whether you're going back and forth or really seeing them at once in this very mercurial, because Gemini's ruled by Mercury, this very mercurial energy of changeability and communication with the divine, and bringing it to the earth, with really maintaining that divine quality outwardly. And with it, with the moon, this really like activates that deep desire in our heart to commune with divine, and perhaps with God, and in like ways that might seem a little bit different than the usual. And that's really cool, because um, it it just gives you that much more insight into true love. True love, just with everything, with your twin flame included in all of that, like in this really new, fascinating way. Whenever something seems new to us, like this, like new message that we get when we're talking to God, and we get a sign or something. It's just like it's like being romanced by God. And I think part of the reason that we really enjoy being romanced is because we don't know what to expect. When things are romantic, it's like this very dreamy, very like perfect quality. But this dreamy perfection can only really happen when there's this feeling of just like of harmonizing, really. And harmony happens when all of these things magically come together in a way that we're not expecting. Because part of the reason that we like to hear music, like, a lot of pop songs can seem very formulaic, so you have to even change those up with certain notes, or like then certain pop things will like become standards, uh, because our ear attunes to certain patterns, with chords and all of that. And then like we have to get something unexpected to really dial into it, and really like receive the the beauty and the love, from that sound. And of course, we all like different music. I mean, there's some music that really taps into universal consciousness and, that everyone knows and most people enjoy, so to speak. And then there's different levels of that. And mastering this quality. But that's just something that just like totally popped into my mind. And so yeah, I think that's a really cool way to think about it. And so think about that next time you're listening to someone talk. Just even like that if you're really like enjoying someone's voice, or if you're listening to I don't know, your cat meow at me, you at me, because my cat does that, or anything, like where's the joy in that sound, in that moment where things kind of really harmonize somehow for you in your own heart. And everything in the outer world is an inner experience anyway. So like we're always co-creating a reality. So we're creating our own experience of receiving this sound all around us. And I think sound is a really good like thing to dial into just with the Gemini Moon, because it's so transcendent in terms of communication, and it's like you can really reach a lot of people with sound. Like people listen to things, and it's its own unique thing. That's why sound exists, for our joy. And then like vision is another thing, so like seeing things, but sometimes you almost feel like you're seeing sound, or maybe hearing something visual. So it's interesting too how really universal messages then like begin to really they're like so aligned that we feel them very deeply. And yeah, it's really deep, just like all the Pisces energy, and attracting all of this love to us, all these like kind of really cool love signs. And so yeah, if you're feeling your twin flame really strongly, that's really awesome. And really just continue to really open up to that, and to also really communicate with God, and allow that to just come to you. Like if you're in the ocean swimming, you're not feeling like you're in the sky. And I think a lot of the time, like you feel like you have to feel like you're like a high vibe means that you feel flighty or something like that. And swimming's a really interesting example, because you're floating, and so in a way it's really close maybe to what flying does feel like. But there's also this quality of just like being where you are, and that's remembering that that's where God lives too. God's everywhere, so you don't need to make yourself feel a certain way in order to be in a harmonized relationship with God. And so yeah, I thought I would draw a nice crystal card for us, and I can't wait to see what it is. I'm gonna shuffle them one or two more times. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. This whole time there was something that I wanted to say, and like I kept on forgetting what it was. And it's just that I had this like what's the word? Like I revisited this feeling that I had over the summertime when I visited Mount Shasta. I think it was like really early summer, like maybe May, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, also, these are the crystal cards. I would like to give credit to the crystal card makers. I mean, maker, but like there's, oh, I love, look, it focuses better than the camera on my computer. That's fun. I want it to do it again. Anyway, Jade Sky, yeah, I just am like looking at all the crystals now. They look so pretty. So yeah, when I was in Mount Shasta, I just really like, I mean, it's Mount Shasta, right? So it was very like this like energy vortex, and I just love going there. I mean, I love the feeling that I get and really being able to tap into the collective consciousness, and I tapped into the twin flame community collective consciousness, like everyone's who's really calling out for that perfect divine lover, for the other part of their whole being, just because I see everyone walking around in this world, and I think about like the last couple of days, just like really been thinking about like everyone's twin flame, like everyone pretty much has one, and what it would be like if everyone's heart was open to knowing, like now. I just wonder what that would be like. And okay, now I'm gonna like cry. So no, I guess not, but maybe, yeah. So I just got this really powerful, like, it kind of like the desire in me, like the ante was upped, just for like my desire just to see it spread more in this world. The deeper love that everyone's truly calling for. And I just got this vision when I was there of like this really like bright pink energy, like going from the heavens down into the core of the earth. But it's like the core of the earth is like the core of our hearts, and just how like we're all really connected when we choose the truth, like our energies just align perfectly with our divine selves, and also with each other and with everything. And like it's just the most beautiful, magnificent thing. And so yeah, I I feel it growing, and I just think it's really cool. If you're watching this, I just want to acknowledge you for tuning in, and for choosing love, with whatever level you're at, with whatever step you feel like you're on. And I just want to encourage you to keep going, and to really feel worthy God's love for you, for all of his and her children, and you are the perfect one. You know, you're the chosen one um, for perfect and permanent eternal love. So, anyway, without further ado, I've got a card, and I think it's perfect. Oh, and this is so funny. Gosh, almost, I kind of want to like go grab it. It's selenite, and this weekend I just got my first selenite crystal, and it's a heart. And I made sure I picked out a heart that wasn't like glued together. It looked like some of them might have been, and I just was like so excited about it. So I've been sleeping with it in my room. And so yeah, I think I'd really like to attune us with that selenite heart rather than just the card. The card's very powerful, and I mean, I freaking love these cards, but when I've got the crystal and it's a heart, that's like, I'm gonna go get it. So I'm gonna pause this video, and then we're gonna do that. So you can just get ready, like really center yourself in a peaceful place in your heart. Close your eyes, and let me get that heart. Okay, I've got the heart, so maybe you want to open your eyes back up, and peek at it, because it's so beautiful, and the focus, is decent for it too. Let's see if I like leave my hand there, kind of focuses a little bit better on the heart. I think that depth. So yeah, this is the heart. I'm going to move my thumb because it's not right there on the corner. And so yeah, you can just close your eyes or lower them and just receive this very peaceful, divine, loving energy of perfect and permanent harmonious union from this selenite heart. Here we go. Wow, well, I hope that you really enjoyed that nice little meditation, and maybe not so little. And you can always come back to this. It's a timeless meditation, or pause on it for longer if you'd like to um, receive more healing. And well, I got a really cool message, just that our minds are like um, feather pillows. So it's like, you know, um, keeping yourself really soft and open and feather light. That can be a really great way to um, just receive the peace that's your birthright. And I'll also read the message. These the messages on these cards are always really great. And this one is number 37. If 37 has any specific, connection for you, to you, it's peace, Crown Chakra. So try to meditate or quiet your mind to raise your consciousness and to create peace in your life. Check. Create a safe and quiet space in your own home environment where you can go to clear your mind from any external pressure and relax. Remember also that you can quiet your mind anywhere, whether it's at work, school, on a bus, plane, or in a busy restaurant. All you need to do is take time to consciously slow down your thoughts for a few minutes. Let the world carry on around you. Focus only on yourself and your breathing for a few minutes. As you breathe, affirm to yourself and the universe that peace and serenity surround you today. Feel yourself attracting only positive light energy. See and feel all negativity disappearing from your energy field. When your mind is peaceful and clear, you can look clearly at situations in your life. You can connect with your higher wisdom and gain insights that can help you on your path. Selenite is associated with your crown chakra. The end. So, yeah, I hope that you really enjoyed that meditation and that you really enjoy this weekend going into that Gemini Moon energy and everything else. And next week, you might kind of be revisiting in a new and fresh way some energies that were pulled up from the sequence of eclipses. So, looking forward to doing a reading that touches on all of that next time. So until then, just keep on surfing that wave of love and enjoy your eternal energy, your eternal love, and the fact that you have a divine complement in this world on planet Earth right now, your twin flame. So yeah, take care, you guys. Love you. Have a good one. Peace. Bye.